Yo, I want to say this real quick. I'm only going to be on 20 minutes for this, but this has to be said. Anthony Edwards is the best one-on-one basketball player in the league. Anthony Edwards is winning me over each and every game. He may be my favorite player in the league because he got that Jordan in him. He got that dog in him. He got that Kobe in him. His offensive one-on-one skill set is off the charts in a postseason. He cooking a whole Denver Nuggets team. That boy is a problem. He said he was coming for the Denver Nuggets before the series even started. He talking and he's backing it up. This kid is a problem. He a problem. And if he wins a championship at age 22, you could forget all that Joker legacy stuff because it's going to get stashed away by Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards just did something LeBron James can't do. Dominate a whole game and win it and put the team on his back. That's how you win a game. That's how you close out a game. That's how you show up. What Anthony Edwards did. That kid is a problem. He the best one-on-one basketball player in the league. Crazy. Do you see what he doing? Mid-range working. Listen, man. He got handles. He could take you off the dribble. He could go baseline. These are all things that you say about MJ. Jordan, you better come out here and get your kids. Michael Jordan, come out here and get your kids. Anthony Edwards is a muck. This is, man, age 22. If he's the next Jordan at age 22, this is the second phase. Jordan was 22 in 1986. That Jordan was the one that scored 63 points on the would-be champions Boston Celtics, which had multiple All-Stars on it, and the Bulls were the eighth seed and not a title contender. But this kid is 22 years old and already on the title contender. Let it make sense. He could win a championship at an earlier age, faster than the Joker, faster than LeBron, faster than Jordan, probably faster than Kobe. I know Kobe won championships pretty young. But this kid, Anthony Edwards, is a problem. 16 first quarter points. So now Denver Nuggets going to have to make adjustments. They're going to have to figure out how they're going to stop Anthony Edwards. How you going to do it? You're going to have to game plan and double team Anthony Edwards. But if the other guys are open and they're hitting wide open threes, you got no other choice but to play Anthony Edwards one-on-one. And playing Anthony Edwards one-on-one is a problem. You've seen what he did to his mentor, the guy that he looked up to, Kevin Durant. He showed no mercy on Kevin Durant. Now he's showing no mercy on the Denver Nuggets. This kid just dropped 40 in game one. Yep. If they play the same way they play the Lakers, Stray, they're going to lose this series. I got Minnesota in 6. See, this is what I kept telling you guys. You kept sitting there saying, oh, it's going to be easy for Denver. No, it's not. This is the Western Conference. You got to earn it. Not saying Denver can't come back, but I never had Denver winning the championship this year. You could go all the way to the beginning of the season. I think Minnesota is going to beat Denver in 6 games. They already split home court. They got what they need. They could lose the next game. It don't matter no more. They split and win a game at home. I mean, on the road. They beat Denver at home. They took home court advantage away from Denver. Now look at these boys. None of these guys could guard Anthony Edwards. There's nobody on your team, Stray, that could guard baby Jordan out here. Nobody could guard Anthony Edwards. Yeah, they could win in Minnesota, but that remains to be seen. We don't know yet. And look at Anthony Edwards just staring people down. He's staring down your whole team, Stray. He wants all the smoke. He is not afraid. This young boy is scary. He ain't afraid. He want to win. Now, will Edwards drop another 40 burger? I don't know. But I do get Minnesota winning in 6. And I think it's going to be the Western Conference Finals, Minnesota versus the Dallas Mavericks. That's my pick for the Western Conference Finals. Minnesota got bigs. They got 2 7-footers that could give up some fouls to the Joker. That's 10 fouls that they could give up to the Joker. The only guy that's going to be suffering in this series a little bit is Karl Anthony Towns. Where you at, Karl? Because he's going to have to come do and be an all-star. Karl Anthony Towns has to play like an all-star for them to have a legit hold on this series. If Karl Anthony Towns decides to play and shows up, and it's not just Anthony Edwards, they're going to win this series in probably 5 games. Jamal Murray can't stop Anthony Edwards. And if you play this, the Nuggets play the same way they play the Lakers, they're going to lose. You got to play a complete different fashion. You got to put your neck on Minnesota's, you got to put your foot on Minnesota's neck. If you can't do that, you're not going to win this series. You can't keep it close with Minnesota because they got a closer over there. And they got plenty of other guys with Alexander and Reed that could close games out. This ain't the same Minnesota team from last year. Anthony Edwards, you heard what he said. He said he put the work in. Well, whatever he did, it's working. He must have been practicing day in and day out because his game just elevated. I don't know how his game elevated that high, and it's in the postseason. That's crazy. That's crazy. Today also is Canelo's fight. Canelo will be fighting tonight against probably a boxer that nobody heard of, but it's Cinco de Mayo. So it is what it is. Yeah. 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 We're watching Canelo versus a plumber. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Chi-Town. I got something to tell you. Minnesota in 6. I never picked Denver to win. Everybody was just giving Denver a free pass to win the championship. I don't think so. You got to earn it, brother. And Minnesota got 2 7-footers. One is a great defensive player, and Rudy Gobert, and the other one is a good scorer and an all-star. If he decides to show up, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble if he decides to show up. And Jamal Murray, you're going to need 2 legs to beat Anthony Edwards. That playing injured stuff ain't going to help. This ain't the Lakers, bro. This is Minnesota right now. They got guys in their prime. These young boys ain't playing. Anthony Edwards, a player that messed around and played the whole game. He said he was coming for Denver. He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. It should be Canelo versus the plumber. Cinco de Mayo, Canelo versus the plumber. Anthony Edwards is the best one-on-one player in the league. And at age 22, I remember saying that about Kobe Bryant when Kobe was on the Lakers. Lakers had 2 top 5 players in the world. They had Shaq as probably the best player for that 3-year span in the whole world. Then they had the second best player in the world, which was Kobe Bryant. They had 1 and 2. Tough. Good luck beating that. Good luck beating Minnesota. If Karl Anthony Towns decides to come out and play, and he was in foul trouble this game, didn't saw no 4th quarter. If Karl Anthony Towns starts cooking you guys, you're in trouble. He didn't even play great. This was the Anthony Edwards show. Just wait till the other guys show up. Then you're going to be in real trouble. This is scary. This is scary. This is scary. Food time? So yeah, man, I'm only gonna be on here for a few minutes. Got stuff to do. So yeah, but yeah, man, this is scary. Let me get a plate real quick. Oh man, you eating that with salad too? You can eat that with salad if you get tomatoes. You could chop up. All right, I'm back. Jamal Murray better show up for the series. That's all I'm saying. No Jamal Murray, this series is going to be over with real quick. Hold on. Oh, I mean, eat on top of my Jordan box. You don't want to be into a game of closing with Anthony Edwards. He could close too. You got an Anthony Edwards problem. He could close. Look at that. Look at that steam coming from this. Listen, look at this chicken dye with that good Filipino style sauce. You see that steam coming out. Look at that. That's that goodness. That's that goodness right here. Mmm. Perfect. Perfect. You gotta get it with that good steam on it. Put that cream on it. I don't know if I want to see Canelo fight a plumber tonight, but it is boxing, and I love boxing. Can't turn down a good boxing fight. Who knows? It may be good tonight. Oh, did you hear about Ryan Garcia tested positive for PEDs? That still don't change the fact that Devin Haley got an ass whooping. Steroids or not, he still got his ass whooping. Oh my God. Might as well just put a gun to my head. Will I rather go to Denver or Minnesota? Oh my God. I don't know which one is worse. I say I'd rather go to Minnesota because I heard stuff about Denver. Both are freezing cold, not desirable places. Nobody wakes up in the morning and say they want to go to Denver or Minnesota. The salad must be good. You want tomatoes? Chop up in it? Huh? Soft enough. Mm. Mm. We got a game 7 tomorrow. On the series that nobody's watching. Orlando versus Cleveland. Ain't nobody watching that crap. At least that's what people say. And if Jamal Murray don't have a good series, they lose. Minnesota was in foul trouble. They didn't even play their best basketball. You got Nas Reed, made you look for his nasty Nasness. He's a big that you got to beware of. Minnesota ain't playing. Minnesota is a matchup nightmare for Denver. A matchup nightmare. He's at Wolves and 4. But if Denver plays the same way they play the Lakers, they're going to lose this series. Minnesota ain't no problem. Minnesota ain't no joke, man. They got a bunch of 7-footers. They got the best one-on-one player in the league in Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is coming my favorite player of this generation. NBA is in good hands with Anthony Edwards. You didn't get to see MJ, some of you guys. You didn't get to see Kobe. Well, you're going to see Anthony Edwards. Yo, Mike, we was talking about this a couple of days ago. That boy Edwards a problem. He only 22 years old, bro. He technically didn't even hit his prime, and he's on the title contender. This don't make no sense to me. It's like he's skipping all the steps. He's supposed to go do A, B, C. He's skipping the alphabet. He's skipping the alphabet of greatness. He's too young to be this good. He's supposed to be going through his growing pains. Not on a title contender this early. I'm still taking Minnesota over Denver. And Karl Anthony Towns didn't show up yet. Wait till he plays good. Then you wouldn't need 43 from Ant-Man. This team is deep. Minnesota going to the finals. I'm surprised Edwards didn't get a technical foul because he's staring down Denver Nuggets. He's scoring on them and he's giving them the screw face. Mike, he want all the smoke. This kid has no fear. He fears nothing. He's not afraid of anything. He's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid of anything. I can't look at Anthony Edwards and say, oh, he's shook. He's scared. No, he's nervous. That boy ain't nervous at all. He don't care. No fear whatsoever. Who that remind you of? Kobe, MJ, guys that had no fear. Win, lose, or draw, they're out there giving it everything they have. You know, Anthony Edwards probably wouldn't care. He don't even care about his stat line. He don't care if he went 10 for 30. As long as he found a way to hit that game-winning shot, that's all he care about. He just want end results of winning. Anthony Edwards may stop this dynasty that the Denver Nuggets is supposed to be having. Because if you lose to Anthony Edwards, that dynasty over with. You're going to become the San Antonio Spurs for real, because that means you're only going to win every now and then. You're going to lose this year, then you probably can win next year. What you miss? Tay, you just missed Anthony Edwards kick some ass. That's what you missed. Why you guys ain't watching Anthony Edwards? He's the future face of basketball. He's in all the commercials. He's in Bose commercials. He's in drink commercials. He's everywhere. You can't watch a basketball game without seeing Anthony Edwards' face. He's becoming the face of the league. He got the Michael Jordan charisma. He got the attitude of a young Mike with the little rope chain, cocky, in people's face. Man, the Clippers suck. But with that being said, they got to trade Kawhi. You can't have your best player not available in a postseason when your team needs you the most. That's no excuse. You know. So your best players got to be available in the postseason. This is what I was trying to tell G Money. All right. You think Milwaukee Bucks are going to win without Dame and Giannis? They ain't winning. You'd be lucky that they could win a series without Dame and Giannis. You'd be lucky if they could win a series without Dame and Giannis. No Dame and Giannis, they ain't even title contenders no more. Your best players got to be accountable and be playing on the court. Yo, but Shay, Ant-Man something else, man. He's special. His skill set, he could take you off the dribble. And he gets that level of entertainment that Michael Jordan got. Michael Jordan was amazing like that. That when he just stopped and froze you and you like, holy shit, I never seen that move before. You go, ooh. I never heard John Morant being the next MJ. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy right there. I'm okay with you saying Ant-Man the next MJ. Anthony Edwards may be on that list of greatest shooting guards of all time when it's said and done. There's a slot right there for him. Jordan, Kobe, D-Wade, Anthony Edwards. He may move around and bump D-Wade off. He may mess around and bump Kobe off. He may mess around and, if I may not say, nobody's untouchable. He could mess around and bump Jordan off. Mess around and quart a triple-double. You never know. Yeah. And Minnesota got the best defense in the league. Minnesota has the best defense in the league. They got bigs. They got stretch fours, big dudes. He's an Ant-Man, not MJ. He a 22-year-old MJ. I got to disagree with you on that, Jay. If you look at Jordan at age 22 and Anthony Edwards at age 22, they very comparable. You could make even a case that at age 22, Ant-Man was doing some things that probably Jordan wasn't doing. He already a better three-point shooter than Jordan at age 22, just at age 22. Because I don't know what happens in his career as it goes along. Let's just talk about 22 versus 22. You're talking about 1986 Jordan versus this one, this Anthony Edwards. You know. No, not vertically. Jordan still was a taller, and he jumped higher than Anthony Edwards. I give you that. But their scoring paralysis is almost the same at age 22. And they're both two-way players. Jordan was a great defender, and he's a great scorer. Mavs is going to beat OKC. Kyrie Irving and Luka is probably the best combo in basketball right now. They found all they needed was defense, and now they got it. Kyrie Irving playing the way he's been playing with Luka? Are you kidding me? They're going to cause problems for OKC. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I understand that, but listen, man, you know, I don't think Jordan averaged 37 as a rookie, bro. He averaged 28, I believe. It wasn't no 37. But at age 22, they're comparable. I know it sounds blasphemy, but no, it's the truth. Anthony Edwards is a 22-year-old version of Jordan. Why is that so hard to believe? You think Jordan is this untouchable guy? Somebody's going to come along and catch him. It may not be now, but when I'm 10 years older, maybe they're going to be a guy that you say better than Jordan. As long as basketball is being played, somebody could be surpassed. Let Anthony Edwards win championships with this team. He didn't go from making no super team. He win chips for the team he got drafted on. Turn them into a dynasty. They three-peat. They do this. They do that. He don't be a problem. He already an MVP candidate at age 22. Yeah, he damn right he plays like a 22-year-old Jordan. 1986. Some of you guys probably never even seen Jordan play 1986. I suggest you go and look up some of his games. No, not the 89 version. He's the 1986 version. The 1989 Jordan was defensive player of the year, scoring champ. He was all of that. And a bag of chips with the dip. And now we just talking about 1 year, Jay. Stop giving me Jordan's whole resume. I said from year 22. Jay trying to give me Jordan's whole resume. I just said at age 22, Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan are very similar. He already got Jordan's fadeaway at 22, and he didn't even perfect it yet. Stop telling me this boy don't play like Jordan. He plays exactly like a 22-year-old Jordan. I will know. Look, he even got some of the same left to right crossover Jordan had. What are you talking about? Have y'all ever seen Jordan play? That same move that he put on, I don't know who got crossed up like that. Jordan had a left to right crossover at age 22. Same shit. No, the whole team was the problem. LeBron James is the problem for the Lakers. Lakers ain't going to win no championships until LeBron James is off that team. And Anthony Edwards better than LeBron at age 22. Nervous ass, can't make a jump shot LeBron James at 22. Yeah, he crossed. Oh my God, that was sick. That was sick, Tay. Man, y'all better stop that. You got baby Jordan, the son of Michael Jordan, playing in this era right now. Another Jordan offspring. And every single Michael Jordan hybrid, Kobe Bryant to Kawhi Leonard to Ant-Man, they all been superstars. Yeah, LeBron James is a coach killer. Don't make no difference. It's not the coach's problem that you got dunked on by Jamal Murray. It's not the coach's problem that you was committing turnovers. It's not the coach's problem that you get tired and you can't close games out. That's your problem. Well, Kawhi lost the title of Baby Jordan because he don't got no knees anymore. Kawhi Leonard should just retire. He ain't got no knees no more. That's why he can't be Baby Jordan anymore. But you guys sound crazy blaming stuff on Devin Ham. That's because, man, stop it. He won the in-season tournament for you guys. I thought that was everything, right? Y'all said the in-season tournament was a championship. So there you go. You got a championship. When it all falls down, every time a team loses, the first person they want to fire is the coach. It's hard being the coach in sports because they're always used as a scapegoat for somebody else's silliness. Tatum is baby Kobe. Nah, he ain't no baby Kobe. He gonna have to win something. Yeah, Ant-Man's footwork is crazy. He's able to do certain things that Kobe and Jordan couldn't do because of the rules didn't allow it. But make no mistake about it. Arguably the most skillful player of all time is Jordan and Kobe. Jordan's skill set was completely different from everybody. You never seen a player play like Jordan before. All you did was saw him as the originator, and then you saw a bunch of copycats after that. But Kobe is like that guy from Mortal Kombat that could just transform into a bunch of different people. I forgot his name, but that's Kobe. He could mimic any skill set, you know? What's the guy from Mortal Kombat that could transform into the other characters? Does anybody know the name? Yeah, that time Curry. They got to break that Phoenix Suns team up. Trade Bradley Beal. I don't care if you got no trade clause. Get that clown and get that bozo out of there, and trade him for a point guard. Yes, your soul is mine. That's Kobe Bryant, man. Kobe Bryant, he got that skill set. He could mimic anybody's skill set. That's not a move that Kobe Bryant couldn't do. Neither could Michael. Same for Michael Jordan. Yeah. That dude. That's Kobe Bryant of the NBA. Because Kobe could just mimic any form of skill set and make it his. No, he copied Jordan. He copied a little Magic. He took Dirk one leg jump shot. Everybody that Kobe saw play, he took something from them and perfected it. Isn't that crazy? Whoa, he working at McDonald's? I mean, that happens to a lot of sports stars, bro. They lose their money. They blow it on nonsense. That happens to a lot of players. You know? But Kobe is a literally basketball encyclopedia because he stole something from every player and added to his skill set. I mean, he's not lying. LeBron is more like Magic. He's not the best player. He's not a better playmaker than Magic, but he'll be closer to Magic than any other player. Yeah. He more closer to Tragic Johnson than Magic Johnson. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Tyson versus Paul. It's gonna be free. I'm gonna watch it. No, but y'all keep underestimating Ant-Man. For you youngsters out there, all you youngsters that's watching basketball, if you ever wanted to see a guy that probably has some impact close to Jordan, it's Anthony Edwards. The only thing is Anthony Edwards need more marketing behind him. Because he don't even got better marketing than Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark is a fucking loser. She's a loser. She don't win jack shit but put up stats. And you guys praise that girl for being great. She's a fucking loser. She's a stat pattern. All she is show. She don't win jack shit. That girl didn't win nothing. On no level of basketball. All she do is lose. And in big games, she keep getting exposed. I don't see that happening from Anthony Edwards. That's what you should be watching. Why don't you watch Anthony Edwards then? He ain't choking like no Caitlin Clark. Y'all always forget that Caitlin Clark got highlights, then all of a sudden, the end result is that she losing the game. Man, she can't even dominate the WNBA. She didn't win nothing yet there. So what are we talking about? She's a loser, Tay. She hasn't won jack shit. All she do is lose. She may be the next LeBron James for women. A bunch of empty stats that don't lead to winning. A bunch of bullshit stats. He said KD needs to retire with LeBron. I think Kawhi Leonard needs to retire. First and foremost, because them knees are gone. Stop playing basketball, Kawhi. If you do, come back and be a bench player. Go and join my Knicks. I don't think Bronny has high expectations at all. He ain't no LeBron James. What are you suspecting from Bronny James? He's not that good. Like LeVar Ball said, these superstar players, they sons be whack. The only time the son is better than the father is if the father was a role player in the NBA and his game was trash. Then he has a kid and his kid is better than him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like Del Curry was a role player, but his son is a damn superstar and arguably one of the greatest shooters of all time. Michael Jordan is deemed as the greatest basketball player of all time, but his kids is trash. So it always balances itself out. LeBron James is an all-time great, so that means his sons is going to be trash, right? If the father is a superstar and an all-time great, his kid is going to be whack. But Tim Hardaway better than his son. Well, nobody say Tim Hardaway way better than his son. King of that in and out crossover. Tim Hardaway was way better than his son. Run TMC, baby. Way better than his son. Yeah, he should do another year in college. You're all right about that. Who gonna guard Anthony Edwards? Caldwell Pope? Nope. Reggie Jackson? Nope. Jamal Murray? Nope. You can't let Jamal Murray guard Anthony Edwards because that's going to take too much energy away from his offensive game. He cooking everybody. He even looked like 22-year-old Jordan. Anthony Edwards looked like a 22-year-old Michael Jordan. He even got the thing on his arm like Michael Jordan. Man, Anthony Edwards even got the Denver Nugget players laughing. I wouldn't be laughing if I'm the Denver Nugget players. He busting y'all ass and all y'all do is just making jokes with him. You better take Anthony Edwards serious. What a performance. What a kid. Game 2 is going to be on Monday. We're going to do this again on game 2. Yo, Tay, who wins, Minnesota or Denver? You should probably say the opposite because the other team beats your team. Nah, I got Minnesota. I never had Denver Nuggets. Never had Denver Nuggets winning the championship. I just had them beating the Lakers. I never said they was winning the championship. Nuggets just going to be like the Spurs, lose this year, win next year. Yeah, they may be just if they like the Spurs and the Spurs were a dynasty doing that may be the Joker's career. That's not a bad career, but it is what it is. Means he's gonna be losing on the title contender for a couple years every now and then. People hit me up texting. That's why stop talking for a minute. Wemby might get in a. Yeah, he might. He's on a good franchise. San Antonio is a good franchise to develop basketball players. He's gonna have to just get better players do the draft. Look out for Wembanyama. He's gonna be good in the future. Wait till that man get a team surrounded around him, and they build a good team around him. He got solid role players. He need a Tony Parker. He need a Manu Ginobili around him. But you got to develop those guys for them to come that way. Give him time though. By the time he hits like 25, 26, the San Antonio Spurs going to be title contenders. They're going nowhere right now. 3 to 4 years from now, they will be going somewhere. They got nothing but draft picks. They're going to draft the right players sooner or later, bro. That's going to complement Wembanyama. Well, half of those teammates won't be there, Tay. They're going to get traded. They may not make it in the league. Spurs got nothing but draft picks. They're going to pick all the right pieces around Wemby. Wemby going to be just fine. I'm glad super teams are over because they're not supposed to be here anyway. F super teams, death to super teams. But yo, I'm outie 5,000. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Watch Canelo fight a bum tonight. Yeah. No, I don't want KD on the Knicks. I don't want none of them old dudes. Keep them old Negroes off my team. I'm out, y'all. Peace.